Welcome to Coffee and Books. My name is Riky Stock and I'm the Managing Director at NorthSouth Books. I'm so happy to introduce to you today's guest, Sean Julian. Sean, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me here.
Sean Julian lives in Bristol, UK, and he has illustrated and created some of our funniest books, including Sloppy Wants a Hug, Sloppy Takes a Plunge, and 5 Little Ducklings Go to School. I'm thrilled to announce that we just published Sean's most recent picture book, Norman's First Day at DINO Daycare, which has received some fantastic reviews. And now let us start with our signature question. Sean, what's your favorite warm drink?
Well, it's a complicated answer. When I'm out and about, it's a cup of coffee. But most of the time, it's a cup of tea, especially when I'm at home. And I'm in my dining room here. You can't see, but I have a cup of tea, and it's my favorite cup of tea.
Yeah, and since you're in the UK and I'm in the US, we have a time difference. So for you, it's evening already. So you probably don't want the cup of coffee now.
It's no, well, it's coming up for 7:45 in the evening. It's practically bedtime here. So I'll be asleep very soon. So.
Thank you. Sean, in just a couple of sentences, what is your book about and what's the message?
The message, well, the story is about a little dinosaur called Norman, and Norman goes to a dino daycare where there's lots of other little dinosaurs, but he's very shy, and it's about Norman finding a way of bringing the courage out of himself, because he's also, not only is he shy, he's also got a lot of courage inside as well, and he makes some friends. Okay, so that's what it's about.
Do you have a favorite dinosaur?
My favorite dinosaur is Norman, actually. Norman here, you can see he's hiding in the pencils. Norman is based on a dinosaur called Theodontosaurus. My partner works at the local museum. She's a geologist and a paleontologist, which is helpful when you're doing a book on dinosaurs. And the local dinosaur to the area, only found in the Bristol area, is the Theodontosaurus. And it's a very small dinosaur. I've been reliably informed it's the same size as a smallish Labrador.
Norman, we see him hiding in different places in the book. And the book is also full of details. Can you talk about the details in the book, please?
The details. Well, I always like to pack a lot of interest into the background of the images. Certainly, you'll see in the background of all the different pages, except one that I forgot to put in, a lovely little bug character, a little purple bug. I can see one here. There's one on every page, including the back cover. See the purple bug here. I call those satellite characters, and people like to find those on each page. So that's something that's great to put in. I also like to put lots of things in the background, on paintings, on pictures, on posters. You can see here on this particular page, on the page where they're all talking in a circle, in the background on the school wall, there's a picture of an alien for people to find. So that's something keeps me amused and hopefully keeps all the small children amused as well at the same time.
Thank you. And what I really like is the poster in the back that shows the evolution.
The poster in the back. Well, once again, kind of a nod to my partner's work. I thought it would be very interesting to see the evolution of the dinosaur up until that point. We always see the evolutionary kind of story told up to the point of the human, but obviously humans don't exist when the dino daycare is happening.
And I love the rocks. There are rocks on many
the rocks.
in that book.
Well, I went on a holiday to Iceland, and driving from the Iceland is a very rocky place. There's lots of rocks, mostly volcanic rocks. And driving from the airport to Reykjavik itself, I saw that people had been balancing rocks one on top of each other, making towers of these beautiful rocks. And I thought that would be a beautiful thing to add into the dinosaur kind of world. Because if you had lots of rocks, as they did in the dinosaur world, that would be a game that they could play. So I always remembered that for my holiday trip. And I always try and thought one day I'll add that into a book, and this was perfect for it.
Yeah, again, there's so many details in this book. There's so much humor in this book, and then all these different characters, and basically some are small, some are big, but we see that also the big dinosaurs can be shy. So I love the message in this book, and we love all of your books. Is there anything else you would like to share about the other books that you have illustrated or created for us?
Well, I always particularly liked Sloppy Wants a Hug. I've mentioned my partner, the geologist, a few times. That's her. She doesn't have wings in real life. I made it into a little thing, and that's me, Sloppy, the tree dragon. So that's always a fun one. I really enjoyed this particular book, creating this book. This was kind of a departure for me. It was a lot more comical, a lot more graphics based, and a lot more fun. I enjoyed making this. I really like the 5 Little Ducklings Go to School as well. I always have a soft spot for that particular book. It was done in a different art style. And yeah, I suppose you could say it's the precursor to Dino Daycare. They're all off to school. I have a lot of fun when I'm making books for NorthSouth. You give me lots of leeway to go and create lots of beautiful worlds for my books. So.
Okay, we love them.
Fantastic. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do.
Well, thank you, Sean. It was great talking to you. Thank you for joining us.